Hey YouTube, this is Jay and T Customs. I'm Jay.
I'm T.
And how are you doing? The first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that your bearing race is all nice and clean and it has no debris, no burrs. Everything is happy. Okay, which looks good. And what you do is you take some gear oil and you put it on your bearing, put it in your bearings, okay, so they're not dry. And then you can put your bearing in place. Just grab the tool. You don't need to clean your hands.
Yeah, dude. I don't want to get gear oil all over everything.
Why? It's fun.
It's not fun.
Sure it is.
No.
It's fun.
Look what you did. You smashed it all up.
Yeah. And then what you want to do is now you want to hit this gently to set it. Okay. And you want to, as you're hitting it, you want to make sure that you're not hitting it too far on this side or hitting it too far on that side or the top. You want to make sure that you're hitting it evenly, straight across. That's why we use I call it a lump hammer, but
Oh, it's off. It's cockeyed, so now it's stuck.
no, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Just tap it on that side over there.
This is a lot harder than it looks.
What do you mean? It's easy. Piece of cake. Know what you said? Piece of cake.
Never once.
It's gravy. There you go. And so you want to hit it a couple of times and then check, and then hit it a couple of times and then check, and hit it a couple of times. Make sure that you're going in nice and straight. Okay, so this is you do not need to grease these bearings. The axle will bring the fluid down to the bearings and keep them lubricated. So you do not need to grease these. So you put the, now full of dust. Let's take a moment and we'll be right back, because now we have to clean that off. Just a minute. All right. Now that that's cleaned. Okay. Now, just give it a little tap here and there. Okay, okay. Okay, that looks good. Now we do the other side. All right, talk about having yourself a headlamp. We just clip that to the side of his jacket. Then you'd be like, oh, I need some light. Don't worry about it, I got you.
Help, YouTube.
All right, so on this side we do have a little bit of some filing over there that we need to just file it down real quick. Clean it up a little bit.
Oops.
How about this? Alright, what is, hold on a second. Yeah, what is that?
Sure.
All right, here. You gotta take that out of there. There we go. Where did it go? Here it is. Any type of these like little sharp shards right here. I don't know if you can see them. Got to get them out of there because they can cause havoc in your bearings. Okay. All right, and we're just going to repeat the same process on this side here. Put a little grease, put a little axle oil on your bearing.
Which is where?
Which is...
Oh, over there.
Hey, now. Hold that, please. Never mind. You hold that. Okay. There we go.
Ah, I'm gonna get goop all over
Oh,
my
no,
fingies.
not the goop.
Switch with me. Lefty trying to hit something right-handed doesn't end well.
Now you can see it. You can't see it. I can see it. Houston. All right. So you can see in there. All right. That we have to go just a little bit more. See that edge right there? So you want to make sure that your bearing is all the way down where it needs to be before you move on to the next thing. Okay? So we got a little bit more to go here. That should do it. All right. And we'll just put the let's see how many times we can drop it on this side. So now you see the importance of this particular tool. We use two different sizes. We use this size here to do the inner bearing, and we use that size there to do the outer covering. So now we'll put in the pinion gear. We'll be back. So you definitely want to clean up and make sure that your area is clean, rust free, debris free, grease free. And we're just using some number 3 steel wool and acetone. So this is boring, so we'll be back. We had to do a little bit of cleanup on the outside edge here because this got chewed up. So we had to file it down a little bit. And then there was a little piece sticking up over here. Now, if this edge is sticking up, when you put on, taking ahead the dust shield, when you put this on, all right, this outer edge here is supposed to sit flush on the side like that. Now, if you have a little piece that's knurled up and broken, it's not going to let this sit flat and then potentially leak. So you want to make sure that everything is, your surfaces are good and flat. Okay, now we're going to put our bearing race in here. All right, so first thing we got to do is we have to take out the one bearing that we put back in. Turn it the other way. Put it in that groove. That's it. Do the other side. A little bit on each side. That's it. It's moving. Yep. Perfect.
Bong.
All right, now we got to put the new one in. And we'll be right back.